Welcome to a weekly program, The Real-Time Show. It's an interpretation program that focuses on concepts and principles which we apply and affect us in our day-to-day lives. The interviews and discussions conducted will be able to reveal deep-rooted information to our viewers and will aid them to approach and view certain issues in the society in a different way. My name is Winnie Maganga, but first, let's have the headlines. Atoli calls on NASA Jubilee to engage in talks. Masai elders urge MPs to approve tobacco. A man jailed for smuggling mirror in UK. And finally, a woman disappears on Kapun after surrogacy deal went wrong. And today, we delve into the world of science. It is always a dream for every woman to have a child of her own. What if she can do so? Surrogacy is one option she has for her to fill the emptiness of having a child. Our reporter has more on this.
Surrogacy is relatively new in Kenya, with the very first one being in 2007. However, this has become an immediate option for most women. Has the continued use of contraceptives led to infertility? How many are willing to hire their womb?
Being a surrogate mother, personally for me, it's no. Number one, I don't think it's not biblical. And number two, I won't be comfortable, carrying a baby in your womb for some time and then all of a sudden you have to give the baby away. There's that, according to psychology, there's that aspect, there's that connection between the mother and the baby when the baby is in the womb. So it's something that by the end of the day it will really disturb my mind after I've given away the baby. So I won't want to be one.
Personally, I wouldn't be a surrogate mother. I prefer carrying something of my own. Spending kibeba kitu, najua kwamba at the end of 9 months hakitakuwa ni kitu cha kwangu, kitakuwa ni kwamba kidogo itanisumbua sana roho mimi personally. So I wouldn't carry someone else's child.
On my side, I don't think if I allow my wife to baby another person pregnancy. The reason being, okay, first of all, she's my wife. And then I don't see the reason why she should be the one to carry the pregnancy for someone else. And as a matter of fact, I'll advise them probably to go and adopt a kid somewhere, because hata kibeba hiyo ball, still bado it will kind of like be like ameadoptiwa, and then like sasa akishabeba na ball, my wife atapay attention kwa watoto wangu ama watoto mtu mwingine, because mothers with these two emotional attachments, and then sasa she'll be like, oh, I have another kid somewhere else, I need to do what, blah blah blah. I don't think I will understand that. I don't think I will allow that.
Well, sometimes you never know something really until you get there. But as for me, I think probably I would agree to it, because as a mother, you would know what someone else is going through. So yeah, it depends on the situation. Maybe I would agree.
Welcome to the Real-Time Show. Karibu sana mwalimu.
Thank you.
So kindly introduce yourself and give us an overview of what surrogacy is all about.
I'm called Mabel Adima. I teach sociology. I'm a sociologist by profession. It's an exciting one. And surrogacy comes in two ways. There are women who are looking for surrogacy just because they can afford. But there are desperate women who desperately need children, and they look for surrogates to do the siring for them.
Kindly explain the types of surrogacy we have.
There are basically those two. One where commercial element has come in. Women are finding alternatives to giving birth, and they are running away from it because they can do the same with another woman who carries the pregnancy to term and brings them the baby in time because they have a contract. Yes, but we also have women who are desperate. They have tried to get babies for many years, and it is proven that they cannot get a baby. So the doctor comes in to help them with this very expensive exercise where you borrow a uterus, and sometimes you also borrow an egg, so that you are getting a baby from another womb.
So with the borrowing of the uterus and the egg, are there any risks involved?
It's a strange thing for many of us in Africa. Yeah, it was never there before. In Africa, surrogation, you could adopt a baby, you could get another woman to get married to your husband so that he delivers for you. So it's a strange concept, but we should be very careful on being judgmental, because if you've never had a baby and you wanted a baby badly, it's only you knows what you go through. So maybe it's your right to find out what's out there scientifically and find help.
Thank you. The risk associated with the surrogacy procedure totally depends on the type of surrogacy used in Kenya. Reporting for the Real Time Show, my name is Angela.
She's one of the bravest, kind-hearted, and the most generous human being. She was dedicated and determined to put a smile on her cousin's face. Meet Esther Kinyi. Welcome to our studios.
Thank you.
I'll give you the privilege to introduce yourself. Who's Esther Kinyi?
My name is Esther Kinyi. I'm a mother of 2 sons and I'm also a surrogate mother. I work with an insurance company.
Okay, you've said you're a surrogate mom.
Oh, yes.
So how many times have you carried pregnancy?
4 times.
4 times?
Yeah.
Including the one that I'm seeing now?
This is the 4th one.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you married?
Oh yes, I'm married.
How does your partner feel about you doing a commercial surrogacy?
Initially he was for it because of our financial background.
Okay.
But of late, he's somehow complaining due to the fact that, there is time for pregnancy. There is time when you are pregnant that you cannot fully submit yourself to the husband and you just know the matters concerning the conjugal rights. So this brings a lot of chaos in the family, but anyway, I do it.
In that duration, have you had any complication during pregnancy and also during birth?
I haven't had any, apart from the morning sickness, which is usual to all pregnant women.
And if I may ask, if a C-section was required, would you go for it?
If it is advice from the doctor, I will.
And don't you think it's enough sacrifice you've done for the couple?
But if that is what will help me, health-wise, I will go for it.
But you're putting your life in danger. You've already sacrificed yourself. You've already done a favor for them. You'll carry the pregnancy for the 9 months, yes. But this is another sacrifice you're doing. And a C-section, as we all know, it's not something you will start working immediately after 2 weeks.
Right.
You understand? Don't you think it's enough sacrifice you've done for them?
It's enough, but if it is the doctor's advice that I go under cesarean,
Okay.
I will have to, because I have no other option.
And who would you want to be in that room? Either the parent, is it?
I would want my husband to be there,
Okay.
and the parents to the baby.
Why? Why would you want your husband to be there yet the child you're giving birth is not yours?
So that in case of anything, he is accountable, he is there for me. You know, these other parents, surrogate parents, these other parents that have hired me, the link is not that serious. It's only the baby. Yeah. But my husband, I think he will be there for me more than the other people. But I would like that they be there at 3 times.
You've said you've been a surrogate mom for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And you've given birth to 2 children who are not yours. In those times, is there a point you felt emotionally attached to these children, to these kids, now that they are infant, you didn't want to give them to the real parents?
That hasn't happened to me.
Why? It's normal.
I'm doing it for commercial purpose.
Okay.
So I can't again change my mind like I wanted the baby back. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's that emotional. It's being raised right from the word go when you get pregnant.
Let me tell you one thing. You know, I joined this business or this whatever because of my financial background.
Okay.
So having another person's child would mean that I'm adding burden to myself. I'm not ready for that.
So you don't feel anything?
I don't feel. I will give out easily.
Would you, if asked for a position or if asked for a chance, would you be a surrogate mom for the rest of your life?
I won't do it for long because the money I'm getting, I'm also investing somewhere so that I can improve my life. Not only giving back, it's also risky. So I won't do it forever.
Okay. Many thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. We are going for a short commercial break, and after you will have a hyper-local report.
everyone, my name is Newton Adika and I'm here around Daystar University, and I'm asking some of the youths around here if they'll allow their wives or their spouses to be a surrogate woman for another couple who lack the means of actually carrying a child. And I'm here joined by one of the most popular students at Daystar University, and this is Noah Muhindi. Noah, would you kindly tell the people if you'll allow your wife to be a surrogate woman?
Of course not. I wouldn't allow that to happen to my wife because I have principles, I have values. I know what I want to raise an able family, and for such a thing to happen, I think it will be going against my values and principle. For the other couple, yes, it's okay. It's sad they're not getting kids, but you know what? As they say, I cannot interfere with what God is trying to do in your life. If you can't make one, go adopt one. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Noah Muhindi. And I'm here joined by one noble man. Kindly tell us, would you allow your wife to be a surrogate woman for another couple?
Of course I can allow. Let's say you are not fortunate to have one. So when she will be doing that, actually she will be removing that feeling of not having a family. Thank you.
Well, that's all we've got here, and those are some of the information that the youths here at Daystar University managed to tell us if they'll allow another couple to come in to help them get a child. And that's all I've got here. I am Newton Adika and I'm signing out. Have a nice day.
That's it for today. Next week we'll have more interesting show. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Real-Time Show, on Facebook Real-Time Show, and on Instagram at Real_Time Show. I've been your host, Winnie Maganga. Have a blessed day.